Hello viewers, my name is Michael and I am here to be a part of RuCap Boozecap's, where we talk about everything that happened on RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 2, Episode 4. As you can tell, my co-star is actually missing this week as he was so frustrated with last week's elimination that he has disappeared. I actually haven't seen him in What? You're here?
You know what? I'm here. I'm queer. Get used to it.
But they already are, don't worry. This week on RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars, we got to see the girls' lip sync potential. We got to see their futuristic looks. But you know what? More than anything, this competition just got shooken to its core. In honor of the shaking that is happening,
we decided to shake things up.
If this was Ru. This is like the talent of the other girls. Here comes
Alyssa.
And here comes
Annie Oakley.
That's what the cap is. That's Annie Oakley.
Yep.
And
oh my god.
I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off.
And guess what you have?
You have a new competition and also a big mess, which I like to think is really going to translate to next week's episode. So this is a really great example of life imitating TV. Chris is secretly dying right now.
If there's one thing I love more, it's a mess.
That's why he loves me.
Yeah. So, you know.
Shit, that's strong. Wow, Chris, let's taste this. I bet it's been shooken up like crazy.
I bet it has. Oh, mine doesn't taste that bad.
I must have gotten most of it.
Wow, Alyssa.
Oh, you're shaking things up just right, girl.
Bang, bang.
The girls have to do a lip sync dance performance.
Because you know what? What's important, ladies and gentlemen? History.
Classic.
History.
They have to be the baddest bitches of history and lip sync to different song portions and a big medley to show that they can lip sync and be bad bitches and dance.
A la Amazonian Airways.
Very similar to Amazonian Airways.
Cycle 7.
Exactly.
Cycle 7, because this has now become America's Next Top Model.
It always has been. They all have been assigned different people.
These queens know who they're going to be ahead of time, so they have gotten time before they come onto the show to prepare who they're going to be.
Yeah, but they only get to know, like, you're going to be this person. They don't know what the challenge is, so they just get these looks together for that part.
Right.
They go and they realize that it's going to be a dancing challenge, and immediately Katya is concerned because she's Princess Diana and she realizes she has like a 12-foot train that she's supposed to be on stage running around doing dance moves the entire time, which, to be fair, would be hysterical.
And you know what, Michael? It would also be historical.
It would be Hersterical. Can you imagine like all the queens and they like step forward and they happen to be on Katya's train and then she walks and they all fall like dominoes? Classic slapstick comedy.
Break, 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 break.
But you know what? More important than that, Fifi's redemption, or as I like to call it, her redemption. Fifi mentions a lot that she is trying to really excel herself and be the queen that she was meant to be. So she's like, I've turned a new leaf. I'm ready to be somebody better than I am. And you know what? It turns out that Fifi is really
who she's always been. She has this weird thing with Alyssa. Alyssa? Oh my god, she's doing it. I need to focus on me right now. And Alyssa's just being a clown, like, wow, you know what? I agree too. When I'm undressing, I really need to focus on myself. If someone is distracting me, I can't focus.
Crazy.
I need that time. You're being a bitch.
Words are daggers. The girls start their herstory dance lessons and things are going pretty well. Focus on Ginger Minge.
Ginger Minge has been safe for 2 weeks now, and she does not like it one bit.
If I was Ginger, I would love to be
like I said, that's where you want to be. You don't want to be in the top and put a target on your back. You don't want to be in the bottom because then you might send home. She's playing the game well, I would say.
Middle is the best route.
It's like when you're in a Eiffel Tower. Where do you really want to be?
In the middle, best of both worlds. In the back, in the front.
You got the camera out front. Ooh, oh. Here's my thought. So Ginger's like, I'm gonna kill it. And then Fifi's there being like, your dress is so big.
Girl, your dress is huge.
Oh my god, guys, her dress is so big.
Her dress is so big.
Like, guys, wait.
Her dress is so big.
Wait,
Did you hear me?
Michael,
her
did
dress
you
is
hear
so
how big
big.
her dress
she
is?
can't do it.
To be traveling in that big dress.
She could never
She's not
do
gonna
that.
be able to do that
oh my gosh,
movement.
you can't.
She's not gonna be able to do
she
the
can't.
choreography.
Have you
It's
seen her
so
dress?
big.
Guys, her dress! Her dress is so big, she can't do it! Chris going to take a photo, and I'm like, oh, but Chris, that pimple. You don't want to take a picture with that pimple. Guys, have you seen this pimple? It's huge!
Guess who's still gonna post that photo?
They do the challenge, and overall, the
Everybody
queens
looks pretty
yeah,
successful.
it is. This is clear an all-star season because in any other season you'd have at least like one or two people that you're like, but this season everyone was like, good farts.
Yeah,
those ones that make you feel great inside.
The
when you're
ones that
done.
just go inside of you and just explode.
The pressure just like releases and you're so happy. No one's gonna know because no one's here. Standouts. Detox. She plays Marie Antoinette. Her lip thing works perfectly in it. The part is really great. She has so many little comedic moments based off the music that's given to her that she can really play it up.
I thought Detox was pretty typical. I mean, we see constantly again and again that, but I did think it was good for what she was doing. Ginger Minge as Catherine the Great, Alyssa as Annie Oakley. Those two were the ones who were standouts for me. Oh, another person that I thought that did really well was Roxy. Ava Perón. I thought it was really fun.
You know who I would love to see do that part? Cynthia Lee Fontaine. She would have killed that part.
I am sickening. I am gorgeous.
She knows how to cha-cha like no other. I will agree with you that the top two were definitely in performance were Ginger and Alyssa.
Ginger really hit the nail on the head with what she was doing.
You could see the Russian voice in her mouth, which is impressive because she doesn't have a Russian accent.
And she doesn't have a Russian in her mouth.
And no one's Russian to get in her mouth either.
That's me.
Katya gets Princess Di. Her part is like, it is the biggest manipulative travesty I've seen since Cycle 5 of America's Next Top Model when they do the Bollywood shoot and they have all of the other girls in the center and Jayla's like over here for her shoot, surrounded by people. They're like, we really didn't like have our eyes drawn to you. Katya's part, she stands in one space. Her part is at least 10 seconds shorter than the others.
All our choreography
is
like,
standing there,
and then a
blinking
couple
twice,
parts is like-
and doing a couple of these. Her part also isn't that fun. Like, the music isn't that fun. It's not a good part. Annie Oakley is kicking, she's thrusting, she's shooting, she's doing all sorts of things. Ginger Minge is riding around on a horse.
Horse around.
Eve
And
has a
making-
snake.
I went and bit it.
When I think of Princess Di, all I can think of honestly is this like image of sadness that she passed away through the car crash. She's just this very solemn figure, and the judges critique Katya for being solemn, and all I can think of is that's who Princess Di is in my mind, is
know.
a solemn woman.
If I was Katya, I probably would have gone out there in like a purple bear suit inside of a plastic rectangular prism with a tag hanging from my ear, and I would have just stood there because that's what Princess Di does in my room from childhood. She's gonna sell for a lot of money. It's gonna pay off this house.
Yeah. So we get to the runway, futuristic realness. Some highlights that stand out to me. Detox has this amazing full body paint. Fifi has this amazing full body paint.
Looks like Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Mixed with somebody from like Overwatch right now. Like, looks like she could be in Overwatch with that
Totally.
zone, right?
This is the reason I was excited to see Fifi back, is because I know she's been doing this kind of stuff, and that's what I've been waiting to see. Thank God Fifi got that moment.
I personally like Roxy's look. I thought she really pushed the envelope for Roxy.
Katya, I thought from the head up, looked amazing. That bun was incredible. Her makeup always looks flawless. From the neck down, kind of like Rosie the robot maid from the Jetsons, boxy and silver and black, and kind of just waddling around doing her thing.
At the end of the day, I wanted to shit myself. You know why? Because Katya was in the bottom 2. Because I already suffered a great loss.
Well, in 3,
where the fuck was the bottom
they're
3?
going for a bottom 2.
Because you
and
know
it's
what?
Ginger and Katya. And Ginger was only in the bottom because of her look. The look itself looked really amateur, let's be real. She had one of the best performances though. So it's crazy that a bad look pulled her all the way down.
The top 2, Detox and Alyssa.
Alyssa's there because her performance in the challenge was amazing.
Killer.
And you know, Detox is there because her look in the runway was amazing. They each killed separate parts and did decent in the other 2,
Yeah.
which is why they're there. The song, it's a decent song. Let's say.
Taylor Dane, classic. Come on. Herstory. I was gunning for Alyssa the whole time, but I kind of thought that the way the editing was going, that they were gonna play for like Detox, because Alyssa was really doing a lot of.
Well, Alyssa
Like,
essentially.
she had to get that hair out of her
Her legs
face
looked
quick.
amazing.
I have made my decision. Alyssa Edwards, you're a winner, baby.
Alyssa decided to shake things up by sending home none other than
Ginger
Ginger
Minj,
Minj.
which is crazy. And the whole idea is that Ginger got way better comments than Katya. Katya, they said that she looked solemn and boring in her performance, which was fair because she didn't have much to work with.
there is drama. People are gonna be pissed next episode, particularly people named Fifi.
And I'm stoked about this because you know what? I love that everyone's like, oh, let's all be friends and we'll just listen to the judges' comments. But let's be real. You are one of the best drag queens in the country and you think Todrick Hall has a better say and understanding in what makes a good drag queen than you do. My name is Michael.
And my name is Chris.
And we appreciate you watching this week's episode of RuCap Boozecap's All-Stars 2, Episode 4. We love all of you, and if you would, please subscribe and share into the money hat.
Just please like us or hate us, because you know what? Any attention is good attention. That was
This
really
is a
fun.
Pikachu hat.
Wow, that is a Pikachu hat, Michael. Fuck everybody else. I do what I want.
They say the next big thing is here, that the revolution's near. But to me it seems quite clear that it's all just a little bit of history repeating.